I'll just let him know we're good to go. So it's Christian against suburbaknght. The cat's eyes against the modeling school. Let me make sure. Yeah, so suburbaknght is Alex Jacobs, dragon player who likes to play High House of Light. And Christian is playing HMT Unicorn. With 2 skirmishers, 3 common cause. Oh, okay. It seems my microphone is fine actually. Okay, yeah, I thought it might be a technical issue, but seems we're good then. Yeah, so I was saying Christian has Crab Splash with 3 common cost, 2 skirmisher, and 1 spreading the darkness. That could be pretty good. They can protect him from Void Fist, mainly. And we see turn 1 Tetsuko against Mitsu. So the Mitsu is a pretty good find turn 1, I think. He has covert printed, so Yasumura does not affect him. I practiced this game with Christian a few times, and what we noticed is that the dragon deck does not have any Assassinate or Cloud of Mind. So, you know, the Tetsuko basically can't have much happen to her. And Yasumura as well cannot be assassinated. Obviously in this case, with Mitsu turn 1 he has covered anyway, so Yasumura is pretty useless. But if the game goes a little bit long, then the dragon player will just have enough fate to play through Tetsuko, or like to play 2 cards and then Void Fist her. Like it doesn't really matter to be taxed at some point if we get to turn 3-4, maybe later. Also, the High House of Light is really good to use first action because it stops Wave the Open Hand mainly. Most of the time you don't need to use the 5 cards bit. You don't have to grab Fate, so you can just do it immediately and make sure you don't get sent home. There's 2 Hawk Tattoos as well that are really good. You can do the same with that as long as you play it on a monk. You can Hawk Tattoo in, you get another action, and you can immediately make yourself immune to send home. Anyway. The Tetsuko comes in, Mitsu will defend, all seems normal. Join the fray on Chagatai. Wow, going just gonna go for it. So this will be a very important conflict. Oh, actually, Alex disagrees. He just used favorable ground to send Mitsu home. So we'll just give this one up for sure. So Christian wins. There's the spoils. Oh yeah, you're right. Of course the Tetsuko is here and he has no fate on this turn, so it will be really hard to defend anything, I think. Right, the Tetsuko can ready with the Shiotome and then attack again. I believe he does have a Shameful Display, so that could help defending. Yeah, there is a Shameful Display. There's also Resto. And Fujimura is the last one. Put a fate on every unclaimed ring. Looks like we'll have a minute to think about things. So the first ring was fire as well. There's no keeper initiates yet for Christian, but he did dishonor the Mitsu, which makes him quite low stats. So it looks like he will definitely be able to get another break on his military, maybe even also on his political. Right, because the Chagatai will stay ready. Even from himself, he's 3 political, which is pretty good, you know. It's it could break the resto, it could break the shameful display, maybe. I think Fujimura is even also 3, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's also a 3. So all of the provinces are 3 strength actually. Also, the Mitsu can't really attack. Well, he could do it. He could go water or something. But there is endless plains in the road, so it would be a really risky move to make. It might be that it's still correct, honestly, because what's this guy gonna do on defense, right? But if he does hit the 1 in 4, then it's that would be game over probably. I think this spot might be bad enough that it could be worth taking that risk. Yeah, exactly. You can't, if you're behind, you can't play around everything because you will just stay behind for sure that way. Oh, we see the political first actually. Oh, he didn't use stronghold yet, of course. That's why he would have to sacrifice the Chagatai if you wanted to do that. There is a captive audience, make it military, and the ambusher just to kill it for HMT. And we see second spoils as well. That's some really good card draw. His Hurricane Punch as well with Earth, that's quite strong. One fate gained from Seeker of Void on this. Spent on Finger of Jade, so now he can flip Endless Plains safely. And he also gets one more fate from the Fujimura putting fate on the rings, so... Oh, he does hit it. So now Christian has to decide if he wants to break it to trade for the Finger of Jade. I feel like attacking political indicates that there's a court games. There's 3 in the deck, so otherwise I don't know why you wouldn't just go military with 1 skill instead of 0. So he will use the Endless Plains, trading it for the Finger. There's court games. So yeah, it was gonna break anyway, right? Going for the Void Ring, interestingly. Just doing some Hurricane Punch. You can play it again. Oh, it was the discarded one from Earth actually. So that was Mitsu just using it to draw. Playing a bunch of Iron Foundations. I guess to get the 5 cards. Wants to pick up a Fate. onto Mitsu. I mean, these cards were pretty free to play, right? You wanted to play the court games for sure. One is off Mitsu, so you want to do that for sure too. And these other two are just made to be cycled, more or less. So we'll get one more fate on here. I wonder about going void though. I thought water was the more likely choice to bow out the Jagatite, so there could still be like a common cause or something from Christian, but then at least he has to play something. I guess getting rid of the Tsuko for turn 3 is also something. Needs to fade up Mitsu to defend the box. I don't know. I feel like with two, think 2 fate was kind of enough for that. But let's see how it plays out. He does have 3 fate now and no void ring left, so he basically doesn't need to fate him anymore for the rest of the game. This line of using the stronghold does make it very good for Christian if he has another wave to open hand. It's shameful, a little bit unlucky, so Mitsu will get honored as well. But yeah, home he goes. Have another fate. Why not? And we see a third Spoils of War, wow. All 3 in one turn. Pretty good. Well, Mitsu has covert, right? So, and you don't need more than one character, I don't think. Yeah, so Christian got 3 breaks turn 1, which is definitely strong. Wins the favor as well, even though Mitsu is ready. But there is this honored Mitsu on board that's not leaving play, so we'll see. There's no Cloud to Mines in the Dragon deck, so it will be... Yeah, exactly. Cloud would be really nice, but he doesn't have it, so bad luck. Buys a Doom Chigenja. Probably not going to get anything else, maybe. Shinjo Gunso gets just a Keeper Initiate, not very good. It does discard another one, so that's something. Yeah, Alex might have to attack on this water ring. Can just send a Shikenja for political or something. Christian plays 3 common costs, so it's not exactly guaranteed that Tetsuko will stay bowed at all. But maybe you just have to go for it. So we don't see any of these 5-drops come out. Might have another Join the Fray. Reserve's looking not that great. He can just get Well, actually, he can get the Swift Magistrate and just win that way. So that would demand a Void Fist, basically. He can't play it twice anyway with Mitsu, so it's not the biggest deal. And the Mitsu actually will attack, not the Doomed. Can be readied by Sacred Sanctuary anyway. And it turned out really well because he hits Pilgrimage, and Doomed Shikenja would not have been able to do anything there. Does have 2 breaks already, so he could actually maybe put some pressure to break stuff himself. Christian probably thinking about Common Cause. Kill a Keeper to ready Tetsuko. I don't know, I feel like the text doesn't really matter. Dragon has 8 Fate anyway, and they don't need it for anything except for being text. So I'm not sure how much that Tetsuko actually is doing. We'll see. Plays Ancient Master to draw cards, and then a Skirmisher comes in to covert out Doomed Shikenja. And also a Finger of Jade on Mitsu. I'm not sure about that. What's that gonna do? Yeah, I think it does nothing. Maybe if he attacks again with it, then it might do something. No, even then. Yeah, I think that did nothing, so. Finds a Void Fist with Ancient Master, that's pretty sick. And then plays a Hurricane Punch. Oh, but there's the 1x spreading the darkness. For +4 on Tetsuko, and she cannot be Void Fisted anymore. That's the real big thing. I guess that means he probably has no Cav reserves, because otherwise he could play reserves and then can't get Void Fisted, and then could spread the darkness on the Swifty instead. That would be kind of unbeatable, I think. Double Curved Blade, have to see some more stats. Oh, it's not cavalry, of course, yeah. It's a person on a horse, of course it's not cavalry. So join the fray. Tries to Void Fist, but it gets censured. Mitsu to play it again. Ooh, wow, the second censure. I think there's only 2 in the deck, so that's pretty strong. And only 2 Fate left now, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe the dex does matter. Yeah, it's a good thing that it's not cavalry. It's just a different picture would have been helpful. Yeah, GG, that's it. Quick game. just as the unicorn like it. Definitely a small mistake with the Finger of Jade, but I don't know if it matters. It depends what's in his hand, right? I'm not sure if anything could have saved it, but maybe maybe it's possible that he should have used his Cycle of Rebirth to get rid of one of the 5 drops. What's the summary? Christian bought Tetsuko turn 1, and the Dragon deck does not have Cloud to Mind, so did find Mitsu turn 1, but Unicorn went to town, just broke 3 provinces. Nothing to do about it. Yeah, it's already done. He did have 8 fate to spend into the tax, but it was just not enough. I guess with this deck you really need to stick an Acolyte on Mitsu and then play lots of cards to get your stats up. But even with 8 fate, that's hard against Tetsuko. So yeah, maybe the Cycle of Rebirth could have helped. He could have discarded the regulars or something and still get the Altan Sarna with the break. It would refill face up, so it would be one more chance to get something good, and also this Yurt could find something as well, right? So plus it would give a passing fate. I don't know if it was actually good, but no, Christian is 3-1 now. And yeah, 2-2 is correct, I guess, for Alex Jacobs. They reported it already. Very quick. Yeah, all the best people are 3-1. Yeah, Anil is 3-1. Pablo is 3-1. Nuggets is 3-1. I don't know, lots of people are 3-1. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. There will be more games later, but not for a good while. I only know about the Cats games. The next one is at 8, so in 4.5 hours. I might stream something in between, but I'm not sure if any games are going on. So I'll see you tonight.